Once upon a time, in a charming little village, there lived a farmer who had a donkey. This donkey, once a hard-working companion, had grown old and was no longer very useful around the farm. Realizing this, the farmer allowed the aging animal to spend his days peacefully grazing in the open fields. One sunny afternoon, while the donkey was munching on grass, he tripped and tumbled into a deep, narrow well. Helpless and trapped, the frightened donkey began to bray loudly in fear and confusion. Nearly an hour later, a villager passing by, who happened to be the farmer's neighbor, heard the desperate cries. Filled with concern and curiosity, he walked over to the well and was stunned to see the donkey at the bottom. Without delay, he ran back to the village to inform the farmer. As soon as he heard the news, the farmer quickly gathered his neighbors, asking them to help save the trapped donkey. The group rushed to the well and found the donkey looking sorrowful and scared, tears welling in his eyes. They tried every possible method to pull him out, but none of their efforts succeeded. As the day dragged on, the farmer, torn between sorrow and practicality, came to a painful conclusion. He decided that the donkey was too old, and rescuing him might simply not be feasible. With a heavy heart, he instructed the others to begin filling the well with dirt, hoping to lay the donkey to rest peacefully. Though hesitant, the neighbors began to shovel dirt into the well. As the soil started to cover him, the donkey's spirits sank even lower. Realizing what was happening, he cried out even louder in despair. But with each new heap of dirt that fell onto his back, something inside him shifted. A flicker of determination sparked within the donkey. With each shovelful of earth, he did something unexpected. He shook the dirt off and stepped up on it. Gradually and persistently, he repeated this action, using each layer of soil as a stepping stone to climb higher. Eventually, the donkey's cries stopped, leaving the crowd puzzled. Curious, the farmer leaned over the edge of the well and, to his amazement, saw the donkey standing on the mound of dirt and, in one graceful motion, leaping out of the well. A wave of realization swept over him as he watched the donkey trot away into the open field. The donkey, having understood the truth about his master's care or lack thereof, walked away with a sense of independence and triumph. He had seized a second chance at life and never once looked back. The moral of this story is, difficult moments can either pull us down or lift us up. It all depends on how we respond. In the tale, the donkey was trapped in a deep well and nearly buried, yet he chose not to surrender. Instead, he used the very dirt meant to bury him as a way to rise. This teaches us that even when life presents challenges, we can turn those problems into opportunities for growth. Another important lesson is about perseverance. The donkey didn't just wait for someone to save him when no help came. He took initiative and found a way out by himself. This reminds us that sometimes we must rely on our own strength and keep pushing forward, even when the situation looks bleak. The story also highlights the theme of self-worth. While the farmer saw the donkey as no longer useful, the donkey proved otherwise. He was still capable, still strong. It shows us that our value shouldn't be determined by others. Even if someone underestimates us, we can still show our worth by believing in ourselves and refusing to give up. In the face of challenges, the story encourages us to stay positive and strong. When others lose faith or obstacles appear too overwhelming, determination and resilience can help us rise above and succeed.